What's up, guys? It's FC, and this is a video that has been requested from me for a while now, and I finally got around to doing it for you guys. It's how to connect your PS3 to HD PVR to your monitor. If you guys have seen my previous video on how to do it with the Xbox, it's pretty much the same thing with a few different setting changes and stuff like that. So let me show you guys what you're going to need. So normally, you would have your PS3. And if you can hear the fan, I do apologize, it's been on for a while. You have your PS3 and you have an HDMI cable here. Goes to the back of your monitor or TV and you're set to go. Usually you can play like that. Now what happens when you want to use an HD PVR though? So, what you're going to have to do is purchase a couple things. You're going to need some component cables, which you're going to see here. Component cables. Now these are component cables I bought at GameStop. They're like 15 bucks and they're universal, so they have Xbox and PS3 and Wii. And these component cables are going to connect to the back of the HD PVR. As you can see, the HD PVR has two connections. You have the input, which is the bottom, output, which is the top. So your connections from the PS3 are going to come from here, and the outputs that come with the HD PVR are going to go there. And now these are going to go to the next piece of hardware you need, which is this converter box. Now if you've seen my Xbox One, you know this converter box already. It has a component in, you can see, and HDMI out. See if you can see that there. So that's basically what you got there. And that HDMI is going to be the one that goes to the back of our monitor when we get ready to go. So, let's get the settings going. Here we go with this. This is where you go to your settings in the PS3. So you have settings, and you're going to go display settings. Not video settings, which is up here somewhere. Which is like right there. You're going to go display settings. So, display settings, hit X. Move it over. Video output settings. Click that. It's going to ask you, do you want to do HDMI component, composite, or multi? You're going to go component. Click it. It's going to ask you, do you really want to change it? You go yes, and you're going to be quick with this, so you're going to hit change. What you're going to do is you're going to take out HDMI, find your PS3 connector, connect that. So, sorry guys, I'm doing this with one hand. Connection is there. Take your HDMI, connect it to the back of the converter box. So we're going to go here. Alright, connection to the back of the converter box there. Screen's going to go black, but it should come back any second now. It's going to give you, do you want to keep them? Hit yes. You got to be quick because it only gives you 30 seconds. It's going to ask you, what resolution do you want to keep it at? Go to 1080i. Go next. Screen's going to go black because it's going to change the resolution. You might get a no signal, but that's fine. It should come back up. So let's wait it out. Alright, so it's back, and it gives you a couple more seconds to do it. You can hit yes. So it's going to say, hey, you have your components, standard, and 1080i. So do you want to save the settings? You go, yes, enter. Then it's going to ask you about your audio. Do you want to set the audio output settings? You go, yes. Setting the audio output settings. It's going to ask you, do you want HDMI, optical, or audio input converter? You hit optical. It's going to ask you, usually Dolby is not selected, but I selected Dolby Digital 5.1. You could probably even do these DTS 5.1 also. And you're going to go ahead and go on to enter. Whoops, not that one. You're going to go to the right. And so now you've set your audio settings. You have your optical digital out with Dolby Digital 5.1 out. So that's all the settings you need. And as you can see, everything's connected. I have a video screen, but there's no audio because I have no optical. So what do we have here? We have an optical. So this is a Toslink cable, optical cable, whatever you want to call it. You connect that to the back of your PS3 here. There's an optical there. See if I can get a better shot at it for you guys there. That's the optical right there. It's got a red light usually next to it. So we're going to go ahead and connect that. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright. So now we have an optical connection there. Now here is what you can do depending on what you want to do. Do you want sound coming out of your TV or do you want sound coming out of your headphones? That's the big question. If you want it coming out of your TV, you take this optical cable here and you connect it to your converter box right there. So now you have it to the converter box. The converter box has an optical in, and so you can connect it to there, and you will get it through the HDMI that's connected from the converter box into your TV now. So now I have sound, and let me actually get out and like you can hear something. Watch. So you have audio now coming from your TV or monitor. Now, what happens if you want to use your headphones? So say you have something like Astros. So with the Astros, what you do is instead of connecting it to the converter box here, you take it out, right? So you have your toss stick, and you're going to put it to the mix amp. So I disconnected my mix amp, but that's okay. The mix amp has its connection right at that corner, as you can see it. You probably can't see it there. I do apologize, but the mix amp has a connection there, so we're going to go ahead and connect it there. So let's put this down real quick and get this going. And alright, let's see if we can get it going. Having trouble putting it in. So you have your connection there to the mix amp for your Astros, and now your Astros can work, but you're not going to get any sound to your TV, but that usually doesn't matter if you're using a headset. So that's basically that for audio. In regards to something like Turtle Beaches, you're going to need that splitter, and you're going to connect it in between the component cables. There's usually a splitter that they sell that splits off the audio connections. If you've seen my previous video on how to do it with the Xbox, or how to connect your headphones with this setup, it basically explains how to do everything. So if you have any questions, just refer to that video in regards to connecting Turtle Beaches and I believe Tritons to your setup. But that's basically it, guys. As you can see, I have a picture there. I have audio going now to my headphones, so I'm not going to hear any audio from the screen. And let me open up my laptop here. And it's going to give me no signal for right now, but it's about to come back on. Now you see that I have some display there for recording. So I can record any type of video that I may need from the PS3. So I hope this video helps you guys out. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about the PS3, and hopefully you guys have this video answers everything for you guys. So till next time, guys, if you like this video, give it a like, and till next time, later.